Well, from elections to spy games, there are several movies and shows coming to a streaming service near you.
Here's our Dean Richard with his look for the week.
So what happens when high-power political consultants converge on a small town in Wisconsin to manipulate a local election? That's the premise of the eye-opening and hilarious Irresistible, topping my home video picks.
Colonel Jack Hastings is our key back into the great now swing state of Wisconsin. He just doesn't know it yet.
As we approach the election season comes the comedy Irresistible, about a war hero who's now a Wisconsin farmer. A speech that he gives at a local town council meeting goes viral and catches the eye of a high-powered political consultant who talks this plain-talking, salt-of-the-earth orator into running for mayor of its town, seeing him as the future of politics. That sends an avalanche of political operatives, both Democratic and Republican, to this rural area trying to influence their election. Steve Carell, Rose Byrne, and Chris Cooper star in this biting comedy, so timely and so relevant about the ugly world of politics that also shines a bright light on what's wrong with the way we elect our public officials and the way elections are funded. It's all written and directed by former Daily Show star Jon Stewart, who talked to me via Zoom call this week.
When we finally reveal what's happening, you can have a sense of maybe just one brief moment of like, oh yeah, why do we accept this system the way that it is currently constructed? And why do we allow what is ostensibly designed to be a public service to be corrosive to public good? I
liked the laughs in Irresistible, but loved how evenly balanced this searing look at a broken system is. It's an on-demand Dean's List day. Also new this week is Netflix's Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga from Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams. In it, they're an Icelandic pop duo who think they're more talented than they really are, competing in the world's biggest music competition. Sadly, you have seen about 6 other Will Ferrell movies just like this one. It's a nothing special Dean's List D. Another retread is Dave Bautista's My Spy, in which he's a CIA agent who goes undercover to spy on a family, but is discovered by a 9-year-old little girl, putting the big man under her control. Grown killing machines working with cute little kids is also nothing new. It's a Dean's List D on Amazon.
Welcome to our magical edible world.
There's also the Netflix culinary reality show Crazy Delicious, set in a magical garden where everything is edible. It's up to the contestants to become very, very creative. Home Game is a new docuseries debuting this weekend that explores unique and dangerous sports and cultures from around the world. See it on Netflix. For the kids, there's season 3 of the popular series Raven's Home, with Raven-Symoné back in the reboot of her old series with a young new cast. Catch it on Disney+.
When did you get naked to get a haircut? When did this start? I didn't get the memo.
He's a lot more polished now than he was in 2008, but just as funny. The very first stand-up special for comedian Sebastian Maniscalco, Sebastian Live, is streaming on Amazon Prime. In Chicago, I'm Dean Richards.
Thanks, Dean. I definitely want to check out Crazy Delicious.
Yeah.
I really love food shows, so being someplace where everything is edible, I'm into it.
Man, there's a lot on offer this weekend coming to stream. One of my favorites, he didn't mention this, but Dark, which is a German series on Netflix. I've watched the first two seasons of it, and this is the 3rd and final season. So I'm excited to see how that wraps up. I think it kicks off tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So.
Dean's a very tough critic. Two
he
of those he gave a D to.
Gave a couple of my favorites a D, but hey, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
All right.